Hey, good morning, and welcome to our planetary healing intention meditation. Hope you all are finding your way through sometimes what we call the morass of emotional response to what's happening in the world. I know that even if we tend to let the news kind of fall to the wayside, it's something that perhaps even we pick up on. There's certainly been a lot going on in the collective unconscious. And I think all of us, feel um, we feel a heartfelt me, heartfelt sadness for the men and women and children and animals that are being so deeply affected by, not one war, not one conflict that we're seeing that has broken out recently, but so many places in Africa, certainly the Ukrainians and the Russians, uh, those people, the Russian people, many of them are not behind what's going on, and so people I think are inherently good, and they're just doing the best they can, and this is what we want to fuel. We want to fuel love on the grid, the energetic grid that we talk about, the quantum. We want to fuel love. And as clearly as I can see anything, to fuel love is to fuel peace. Yeah. Um, yeah. And the other thing that I think is that, and that I've observed, is that um, part of our moving through density reality is to encounter aspects of reality that are stressful or that are full of conflict or that don't reflect love. And we have a response to that. And sometimes it's sadness or fear or anger. Um, and other ones are a little more harsh. And it's our job, of those of us who are in the process of waking up, to allow ourselves to feel it as an energy in motion and not hold on to it or suppress it or deny it, but allow it to move through us. And there's many physical ways to do that: crying and shaking and, pounding fists on a is what I learned. Get it out of the body physically. And then you fill the vacuum. And we know how to do that. Lovely beings. We fill the vacuum with love, love, love. Then as we're doing that, we take moments out to fuel the grid with that love that is, it's infinite. It's the quantum is love. We see it through the expressions of light, and where light is muted, so we have shadow, we have color, but really the main part of it is that the quantum is love. And whether we react or misbehave or forget or misappropriate our feelings onto another being, at some point we come back and we go, okay, yeah. And then we feel in our hearts and our bodies and our souls, okay, here's what I need to express. Not always to another person. Sometimes it's best not to, but to really, find ways to release that, and then move more clearly into the parts of reality that we're wanting to nourish and fuel with love, which is this more spiritual aspect of life that is there. It is there, every single molecule. We're looking now at science, which is going, hey, can psyche exist? Meaning every single molecule in the universe, whether it be your desk or your glass of water or, um, just looking out of the air, it's all got consciousness. This is what we're tapping into, and this is what we're giving love to, and this is what we're tuning into. And really wanting to participate in the bringing through of this love, this ability to see and communicate clearly. And I want to show you. I love pulling out a power animal because I'm very entrenched in animals right now. And I do in my new book, I have a whale story. But this one fell on the ground and I'm like, communicate clearly. Communicate clearly. And you know what clearly involves? Presentation. So we can say, you did this and you did that. Or you can say, hey, what I noticed is when this happened, I felt sad, angry, fearful. That's communicating clearly. And out of that, there's a feeling of ownership and self-love. And this is a lesson that I hold dear to my heart and am connected to and vowed to keep working on that, right? Okay, so thank you all for opening the portal today to be here in our field. We now have a beautiful 8 beings. I'm going to have you intuitively choose. I want intuitively 2 in the north and 2 in the south and 2 in the east and 2 in the west. And so I want you to close your eyes and find your place in our configuration. And we're going to hold this for the whole planet. We're going to do a deep and powerful meditation for fueling the quantum grid today. And thank you again for finding your way to our meditation, either in this moment or in future moments. In future moments, should you listen to this. Okay, so yes, close your eyes and find your positioning. Find your love. Find the love that you are. I am love. And now feel the pulse of love. Attune and resonate with this pulse of love and share it with with your partner in your direction. And then pulse it into our configuration. And I'm tuning to each and every one of you as we do this. And keep pulsing it until it's effortless. It's like a heartbeat. And allow that love just to completely feel intimately powerful and to fill the field that you are, and to offer it as a gift to that which we are creating and configuring. Empowered love. A tower of power of love. So feel that strength. And how you hold this pulse. Gradually, as we do this, our field is now tuning, and it's moving up in vibration. It's becoming more 5D. So pulse, pulse, pulse in communion with each other, raising the vibration, empowered love. And allow this empowered love to clear out any Maya that's accumulated in your field. And Maya being the fog of density, out of habit. Now, as we do this, I'm getting a message that we're to clear some specific world Maya, and this Maya would be around world. It's around control, power over, with control, power over with control, power over with control. Misuse of power through control. And so with a nod, we begin to pulse, pulse, pulse. As a rhythm. And And as we're doing this now, we're going to start bringing in this very beautiful feminine, divine feminine manifestation of love. You might feel it coming through your root chakra, maybe a little bit behind it. And as this Maya creates this dream, we are beginning to interweave this vibration. Love. Beautiful, deep, feminine love. Fine, feminine, deep, beautiful love. Who could resist it? Infiltrating in a very non-forceful way. Love, empowered love. And moving it through the very Maya that creates war-like conflicts throughout our planet. Not only between humans, but humans and animals and humans and the environment. So draw forth beautiful people, the most divine, deep, empowered love that you are able through your root chakra, through your feminine power center, through your solar plexus. And then with intent, move it up into the heart and out onto the grid as a pulse, a pulse. And as you pulse, allow this to clear out any power issues or control issues in your solar plexus. Just let this also be a cleansing for us. Love. starting to create pathways into this Maya. It begins to infiltrate in as well the 5D. And now we can come to our mantra: peace, peace, peace. Why not? Peace. How beautiful. Peace. It's easy. Peace. It's a choice. Peace. So see if you can imagine a different configuration emanating from your very center of your solar plexus. And it's not a square grid, it's an electric grid. Moves out and like lightning from you. .360 all around you. And those lightning emanations connect up with all of our lightning emanations. So that even as we part today, we pulse love, love towards peace, towards peace, towards peace. It's a practice. And we subtly imbue the reality code here on Density Earth with this pulse to peace. Behind the scenes, pulse, pulse, pulse. So it is. Completed our work for today. But allow yourselves to perch in the ambiance we have created. Pulse to peace. I like it. Pulse to peace. And what you're pulsing is love, the power of love, rather than the power over of control. Power of love. And thou shalt be, as thou wish, a tower of power. Pulsing love to peace. So even when we're engaging in the mundane, one thought, pulse to peace, pulse to peace. What it will do, it will fuel our configuration that we created here today. Peace. It's fueling the quantum, particle by particle, consciousness imbuing and elevating in vibration. We're capable of this. I've seen it. I've seen it over and over again, what we're capable of. So today was devoted pulse to peace.